Hey, it's Keith with Trades Education Center, and I just wanted to give kind of an end of year update from us. I know I'm going to be posting the work in progress report, but also just a moment of reflection over the past year. We were able to graduate 5 guys in the spring and another 8 in the fall. We were able to do a lot of improvements over the summer. I continue to be amazed at the support that we get from our manufacturing partners, our representative agencies. We could not do that without any of them. United Sales Agency, Pulley and Associates, Harry Warren of Georgia, CSA of Georgia with Sioux Chief, and our manufacturing partners, Milwaukee Tool, A.O. Smith, American Standard, Watts, Charlotte Pipe, Odie. Holy cow, Odie. I could go on and on about Odie. They have just been phenomenal in what they've supplied us with to be able to keep doing this. Carter Lumber over in Winder has helped us out with our 2x4s for the rough-in room. Those guys have been great. Man, I could go on and on. We've gotten such great support. Tim and Chris and their respective businesses have been so supportive of what we're doing, and that's Gainesville and Nelson and Mastercraft Plumbing. Man, Tim House from Ream has been consistently showing up to help us out. I could not be more thankful for Tim House and his support. Greg Griffin, the retired master plumber. I say former owner, but he'll always be around Mastercraft. That's the truth of the matter. So Greg Griffin's been awesome. I've really enjoyed working with Greg on the instruction side. Lanier Plumbing. Justin Doubleday's been here to help us out with some instruction. That's been phenomenal. Tim Summers Plumbing down in Lawrenceville. He's been here to help out with some instruction as well. Again, it's just so many things to think about over the past year. The different people that have been involved in helping us out, all the different guests that we've had on the podcast, which I'm hoping to do more in 2026. But Kevin Crane from Harry Warren of Georgia was on here. Doug Dyson from United Sales Agency. Man, Doug and United Sales have been one of our biggest supporters and champions from the beginning when this place was still just an idea. So big shout out to Doug. Jake Blickenstaff, real estate agent in the area, came on the podcast, had a great time with him. But buddies Jeremiah and Power from, oh gosh, now I just forgot the name of their podcast, but their podcast that covers essentially politics and community. Those guys are great. Appreciate Jeremiah and Power both. Gosh, I'm trying to think of who else has been on the podcast. I've got another one coming up that's going to be really good. If it hasn't been out by the time you see this, got a great one with Zofia from the Amaldi Group. I always get it wrong, but they're phenomenal in terms of the technological side and the AI side of helping skilled trades businesses. Tune into that one. That's a really good one. Taylor McElroy from Mastercraft Plumbing came on and shared his story. If you haven't seen that one, that's a great episode to watch. Just in terms of what impact being in the skilled trades can have on you personally and for your family. That's a great story. So again, appreciate every one of those people sharing their time, sharing their expertise with us here and with our apprentices. So proud of our guys. From the spring, Adrian, Frank, Jose, Luke, and Maxwell, great dudes. They did such a great job. So excited for them. A couple of the guys in particular that are, full on in the trade now. Luke and Maxwell in particular. He works with, he's a correctional officer, so he's looking toward retirement, but he owns a couple of properties that he wanted to take care of his own plumbing. And so he does. So he stopped in to kind of check in with us, see how things are going, and showed us pictures and video of he and his wife and son replaced their water service line from the street to the house at one of his rental properties on their own. I mean, easily saved themselves $6 to $7 grand. It was awesome just to see him be able to do that. His work was spot on. It looked exactly like it should be done and exactly like we talked about here. So it was exciting to see that. Yeah, those guys in the fall, the guys that just graduated, another great group. Hunter and Christian were already in the plumbing field, and so they're continuing. I know Christian, we've talked with him about, what he's going to do next in terms of licensing. And so that's been a fun conversation to have with him now that I've been through that. He and I can talk more knowledgeably about it and kind of guide him through that. And then the two guys that got hired in the process, Jackson getting hired on at UGA in their plumbing division. Those positions are rare to find. And the fact that he got that opportunity, we're so excited for him. He's already texted me some images and pictures of things that he's been working on. It's been fantastic to see. And so that's exciting to watch him learn and grow already. So that's cool. And Keontae got hired on by Mastercraft, and so far the crew, the entire staff there has been excited to have him on board. Keontae was such a positive influence here, just in class, that excited to see that he's taking this opportunity and running with it, and so proud of him. So, and then Jacob, Christopher, and Mac are all pursuing job opportunities. They've talked to a couple different companies. We've got a couple different companies that I've kind of referred them to. And again, they all have work and family obligations that are, through the month of December. So January, February, I'm hoping to hear some really big updates from those three guys in particular. Angel would love a part-time position somewhere, particularly on the weekends. So plumbing contractors, if you need somebody to fill in and do some work on the weekends, that knows a thing or two about plumbing, let me know. I've got a guy. Angel has a pretty good background in plumbing, even before he came to us. And so that's something he wants to pursue while he's still working full-time at the Postal Service. He's got retirement coming up, 5-10 years, and wants to have this as his second career. So, again, could not be more proud of all of them and all the work that they've done. Could not be more thankful for Chris and Tim. What a wild ride this has been to start this trade school. So thankful for both of them, everything I've learned from them. Thankful for the other companies that have helped us out a lot. GEC Contractors and Winder, my buddy Daniel and his business partner Todd. They have meant so much to our school, but also the nonprofit, Little Red Acorn. Couldn't have done what we're doing right now without those two guys. So super thankful for them. And we're excited to see what happens in 2026. I'll go ahead and say, if you know of someone that has an extra couple million sitting around that they want to invest in what we're doing, send them our way. Seriously, we have some space constraints right now. We have some visions. Sounds like we're going nuts. We have ideas of how to grow. And it's going to be, we're dealing with some logistics of how to rotate in and out plumbers, electricians, and HVAC all in the same space, or whether we need to have a different facility and be able to grow a little bit differently in that direction. There's also, if we're hopefully going to be at a place where we can do continuing education, not just for plumbers, but for the skilled trades, to help with licensing, looking at training office staff to help them understand the basics of the trades so that they can be of better use to the service contractors and new construction contractors that they work for. All kinds of different avenues that we're exploring of again, the whole point of this is to help build the next generation of the skilled trades. And whether that's people in the field doing service, people in the field doing new construction, people in the office, taking the calls, if it's people in the warehouse pulling orders, whoever it might be in the skilled trades, we're wanting to help grow. And that's part of the big vision. So, and whether that means we stay here and open multiple other, locations so that we can, spread the opportunity around. That's definitely one of the thoughts that we have. We really don't want a massive campus in one place that's, central. We want to have a lot of smaller places that, so it makes it more flexible in terms of what we can do. So yeah, there you go. So we'll see what happens in 2026. But I just figured I'd give you a little peek behind the curtain of what's been going on here. Excited for 2026. Had no idea what we would be where we are right now in December 2025. I definitely didn't know I was going to have a license to be a plumber. And here we are. So thank you all, those who have watched episodes, who have subscribed, liked, commented, whatever it is. Keep doing that. The more we can get attention on what we're doing, I think the more awareness that we will get of what we're trying to do. There aren't a whole lot of people doing what we're doing, and we need more people doing what we're doing to help the trades. So share, like, subscribe, all those things. Anyway, thanks for your time. Hope I didn't take too much of it, but that's a wrap on 2025. We'll be back in 2026, and we'll see what happens then. Thank you. Have a great one.